Welcome to Road Scouts. For those who are new to the channel, we're dedicated to showing you the uncut version of a route from point A to point B, allowing you to see establishments and points of interest along the way.
So this is now northbound. So for those who are traveling northbound, it's either you enter here or you might be meeting me somewhere there on the left. Okay? So if you look at the compass, it's now pointing north. The north hand is the red one, the south hand is the blue one. So just in case it's not so clear. Okay? And the next exit here will be Quirino Avenue. Now let's see what the northbound direction will give us. And let's look at it. Now, sa Quirino Avenue, I'm sure that there's no um yung double decker or collection exit lanes that we were talking about. So look for this lane on the right to my barriers na to. So I'm pretty sure they're preparing it for vehicles exiting Quirino Avenue. Okay? So I'm pretty sure that's those lanes are for. Sa Quirino Avenue, traffic dyan. So ito yung sinasabi ko guys, if there's no collector lanes, magpa-pile up yan. So kung makikita nyo sa episode 23, right? So I talked about yung making the exit plaza wider so they can collect it as well, right? And maybe even for other reasons. Another reason might be right of way. If they can't make the if they can make the skyway wide enough, kasi because of the right of way, that's probably why they have those double decker lanes, right? I'm not sure because I don't have the documents for it. Okay, so dito na separate. Oh, this is interesting. So now we're separated from the southbound direction. This is all northbound. Where are we? So we are in Philippine Columbian Association. So nasa Quirino Avenue pa rin tayo. Pandakan pa rin tayo. Oh, okay. Okay. So so now all the northbound lanes are under this line here. And it could be for two reasons. One, but most likely I'm thinking of the reason why they did this is because of right of way. So they cannot make it wider. Okay, they cannot make it wider. Okay, so that's why they piled the grades on top of each other. Okay, or maybe they have plans for something else in the future. Okay, that I wouldn't know. If there's somebody from Skyway who's watching this, do us all a favor and comment down below if what we're imagining here makes sense. Where is this going? There's something here on the left. It might be an off ramp. Okay, so as I told you, an off ramp again. Okay, so this is becoming a theme now for Skyway Stage 3. Right of way, they pile it on top of each other. Okay, if they want a toll booth, they also make it wider, pile it on top of each other as well. Okay, so now we're back on water here. Okay, we're back on water. Right. So which direction are we pointing? We're pointing east. Hmm. We're pointing east, and we're on the Pandacan area. So that skyline, the skyline that you might see there could be Makati, BGC, Rockwell. Okay, because of where my compass is pointing right now. Okay, because this area is to the west of Makati. If you look at the map, this area is to the west of Makati. Since my compass is pointing east, so that most likely will be our Makati BGC Rockwell Skylines or maybe even Ortigas. Okay, because if you look at the north, if you look at the compass, the north is to the left. Okay? So if we want to go north, we have to turn left somewhere, which is we're doing slowly. So ang Balintawak will be on our left. Okay? Balintawak will be on our left. Okay? So where are we again? We're going to pass by, ito na. Dito magiging tama na ako dito, guys. Old Sevilla Bridge. Ito yung kalentong. Naalala niyo yun? Episode 23. Okay. Kanina, hyped up eh. So, yan yun na. Minsan na tayo ma-excited. So, yan yun na yun. Okay, so what direction are we traveling? We're traveling northwest, which makes sense. Okay, because somewhere we have to hit Santa Mesa, SM City Santa Mesa, Quezon Avenue, which makes sense. Because remember, sa C3 kakanan ka eh. So sa C3 kakanan ka. So it makes sense na right now we're going to travel west, right? Kasi kung kakanan ka sa A Bonifacio para pumunta sa Balintawak, which is north, it only makes sense that we're traveling west. Okay? So ito yung SM Santa Mesa, Manila. Yep. So yan mismo yung travel natin. Okay, now why if you're not into compass, okay, you might wonder why is this guy talking about compass? If ever maybe you travel sometime later on, okay, in other countries they are very the directions in their driving is based on the north, east, west, south concept. Okay? So, hindi nila sinasabi na turn right ka dito, turn left ka doon. No. They're going to tell you travel north on EDSA, travel south on EDSA, travel west on Araneta Avenue, travel east on Araneta Avenue, something like that, which is actually easier in terms of direction because it doesn't matter where you are. Okay? So when they tell you, okay, right now you're in Quezon Avenue, when you get to Araneta, you travel east or you travel east, right? So kahit anong direction mo sa Quezon Ave, it doesn't matter. But as long as you know that Araneta is an east and west direction, it doesn't matter where you're coming from. If you're coming from Fisherman's Mall or if you're coming from España, it does not matter. As long as when you get to Araneta Avenue, you turn east. Okay? And right now, okay, we're still traveling northwest. Okay, so medyo ibig sabihin pa-diagonal. Pa-diagonal tayo. Okay? Nasa na ba tayo? Lumagpas na pala tayo ng did we pass E. Rodriguez? I think our next major intersection will be it will be Quezon Avenue. Okay. I'm curious about Quezon Avenue. I'm really curious about Quezon Avenue. I want to see what that those wider section below. Remember in episode 23 we talked about that, right? So that wider section below and also the Del Monte part, the part where there's a Del Monte after Quezon Avenue. There's also those different grades. I'm curious to see what those are for. Okay? So ito na yung sa Quezon Ave. So nakikita niyo yung guys, sa right will be the exit. Tapos pagbaba nun, makikita mo, ito yung, dun yung wider, di ba? So yun yung sinasabing collector lane. So exit na sila doon. So nasa taas na tayo ngayon nito. Which makes sense. Dito tayo nanggaling kanina. So both directions, northbound and southbound, we're sharing the same platform. Okay, so we're sharing the same platform. And now we're again traveling west here. We just passed, we're just approaching Quezon Avenue here, Araneta and Quezon Avenue intersection. Ito na yan. So medyo focus lang ako ng konti ah. Analyze lang natin kung ano nangyayari dito. Okay, kasi ang ganda ng pagkaka-design ng highway. Maybe SMC, is taking all their experience, uh, uh, managing SMC na EX and applying everything here, which is getting really, really close to what you would expect in highway management. Okay. So this is why this is wider because Araneta Avenue is wider. So I think they don't have any problems with the right of way here. So that's probably the reason why they were able to make it wider. Okay. Okay. Yep. So doon tayo nang galing sa kabilang side kanina eh, no? Ayun, yun doon tayo nang galing kanina, yung mataas na yan. So ngayon bumababa tayo. Ito yung Del Monte. Ito yung nakikita nyo ring maraming poste. Yung sinabi ko bigla na lang may bumubulaga. Okay, so this is wider. If you remember, this is much, much, much wider. And as you could see here, it's much wider. And the reason being is they have a lot of toll booths here. Okay, so maybe this is the last toll booth of the Skyway Stage 3. Baka dito na nila kokolektahin lahat. That's the reason why they made it really, really wide. Okay? So southbound is above us. All of us coming northbound will be here para yung toll collection will be more efficient, which is a good design. Yung southbound, yung pa rin nasa taas. Okay, so they're using. So now it's getting really clear. They're using different grades to the point that it is a double decker for several reasons. Collector lanes, right of way. Kung medyo makitid yung daan, wala silang right of way. And the third is if they need to widen it up again to collect the fees coming from us. Tapos inana naman nila um they they did the same. Okay? So remember in episode 23 if you just joined us and kung ini-skip-skip ninyo, in episode 23 we have an episode below this. If you remember guys, if you watch it, dito tayo nag-U-turn, right? So this is where we ended. Now we will have the opportunity to turn right and see all the way to Balintawak. Itong interchange na to, itong bridge above us is going to be the exit for or maybe Kaunlaran. Okay? Okay, so under us is now A Bonifacio. And I don't expect any dramas here. I'm I'm going to bet this is a very straightforward, direction. Okay, kasi we're almost end. Okay, look at the compass. Okay, we're almost at the end. Rather, look at the compass. Okay, we're now traveling north. Okay, compass will never fail us. Okay, so we know exactly where we are, and we're traveling north, which is NLEX. That's the reason why it's called North Luzon Expressway, right? It's going to travel north. Okay, so I'll say my goodbyes once we get past Balintawak. Yan, si Ayala Mall Leaf. Okay, Ayala Mall Cloverleaf on our right, and Balintawak is coming up. Okay, everyone, that's our episode for today. I hope you liked it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And thank you for joining me today. It was a very exciting drive. Overall, how much time did we have? Tingnan nyo na lang video. Okay. So see you soon. My next episode.
Hello, everyone. How are you all? Today we're in Makati and we're going to go around to see the Christmas lights in the area. That will be our theme for the next few episodes. We're going to match cities or malls with each other, and hopefully we'll come up with a winner or a favorite by the time the entire series is over. Remember, we're road scouts, so we're going to scout the road. Yun yung primary theme natin. Pero meron ako surprise sa inyo ngayon kasi bababa tayo ng sasakyan, maglalakad tayo at pupunta tayo sa Ayala Triangle. Pero rare natin ginagawa yon kasi ang primary purpose talaga natin eh gumawa ng database of the roads within the, well, initially Metro Manila, and then hopefully we can spread within the or around the provinces as well. Malay mo, umabot pa tayo hanggang dulo. Ang plan natin is from the north to the south. Pero bago natin gawin yun, tingnan muna natin kung anong offer ng Makati. So ngayon, meron ditong Michelin-starred restaurant. Yung tawag dyan is yung Hawker Chan. May pinost akong picture. Yan yung pinakamurang Michelin-starred restaurant in the whole world. Makikita nyo lang yan sa Pilipinas. Pero hindi to Filipino brand eh. So, Singaporean brand to. Ang ibig lang sabihin nun, yung presyo nila sa Pilipinas is the cheapest amongst all their branches. Apparently. So, kung gusto nyo makakain ng Michelin-starred restaurant, punta lang kayo sa Glorieta at dito siya matatagpuan. So, nasa landmark area lang tayo.
Pa pala natin ay yung Raffles and Fairmont Hotel. Magandang area din yan.
Nandito tayo ngayon, so kumanan tayo. So ikot lang tayo sa area para makita natin yung lights. So nasa Makati Ave tayo. So pag tinignan nyo Makati Ave, dire-diretso yan hanggang dun sa Buendia. On one side, on one side niya is Pasay Road. Dadaanan din natin later on yung Paseo kasi pupunta nga tayo sa Ayala Triangle. So ito naman yung Paseo side, itong Paseo side na to. Ang Paseo side, on one side, tagos din niya yung Pasay Road. On one side, tagos din niya yung Buendia. Pero kung manggagaling ka sa EDSA, pag kumaliwa ka sa Pasay Road, ang una mong dadaanan ay Makati Ave bago Paseo. On the other hand, pag dumiretso ka sa Buendia, let's imagine na nakakaliwa ka doon kasi hindi ka pwedeng kumaliwa doon eh. Pero galing ka sa kanto ng or corner ng EDSA and Buendia. Pag doon ka galing, ang una mong dadaanan e Paseo bago Makati Ave. Right? So, you might wonder why is it you're coming from one street pero pagkagaling ka on one side, una mong dinaanan yung Makati Ave. Pero pagkagaling ka dun sa kabilang side, una mo namang dinaanan yung Pasay Road. Kasi may ano yan eh, may nag-X siya. So ito yung Ayala Park Central, yung dinedevelop ngayon ng Ayala Land. Tapos ito yung Ayala Triangle na pupuntahan natin later on. Okay, so balik muna tayo sa Glorieta. And I will see you guys in Ayala Triangle. Enjoy the ride for the moment.
Balikan natin si Hawker Chan sandali. Si Hawker Chan, ano yan, ang may-ari niyan is yung chef na taga Ipo, Malaysia. Ang pangalan ng chef is, tawagin lang natin siyang Chef Chan. Hindi ko sigurado mismo yung tunay niya, yung complete name niya. Pero taga Ipo, Malaysia siya. Yung Ipo, Malaysia, siguro halfway in between ng Kuala Lumpur yon at ng Penang. So yung Penang nasa north. Tapos yung Ipo in between ng Penang at Kuala Lumpur. Imagine niyo Metro Manila at siguro pwede natin sabihin Baguio. Around that distance, and then yung Ipo will be somewhere in La Union. Now yung Penang, considered yan na culinary destination din sa Malaysia kasi masasarap mga pagkain doon. Kakaiba rin yung mga pagkain doon. In fact, may mga turista na pumupunta lang doon para sa pagkain. Kasi isa siya sa mga stopover ng mga cruise ship. So kung magku-cruise ka sa Singapore, sa Thailand, or Malaysia, may likelihood na yung masasakyan mong cruise ship e dadaan sa Penang. And isa nga sa may experience mo will be yung ano, yung food nila. Siguro doon nakuha ni Chef Chan yung influence niya. Tapos nagmamay-ari pa sila ng farm. Pero ang nagdala talaga outside of Hawker Chan is isang Western company. So, dun sila gumawa ng franchise. Makikita mo yung franchise nila sa, yan nga, sa Singapore, meron sa Manila, at meron rin sa Taiwan. Na-try ko rin yung sa Taiwan part. Well, hindi sa Manila, Makati. Let me just correct that, sa Makati. So ngayon, naglalakad tayo dito sa Ayala Triangle. And itong Ayala Triangle, matagal na to. Dito yung Makati Stock Exchange. Yung Makati Stock Exchange, itong nakikita yung dinaanan natin na mababang building. At meron ng bago, yung mataas na building. Hindi ko lang alam kung nandiyan pa yung Accenture, baka most likely wala na. Pero dati, pag sinabi mong Accenture, occupied nila yung old Makati Stock Exchange building. Marami kayong makikitang mga sites dito. Dito nyo makikita yung Filipinas Heritage Library. Ilalagay ko na lang sa comment or sa description field pati yung schedule niya. Pero ngayon kasi pandemic eh. So baka hindi natin alam kung kailan sila magbubukas. Pero diyan yung Pilipinas Library, yung Heritage Library, maintained yan ng Ayala Foundation. Nandito rin yung Gabriela Silang Monument. Okay? It's a shrine for, Gabriela Silang. Tapos, meron ding Ninoy Aquino Monument dyan. And yung last will be yung Sultan Kudarat. Kung mag-iikot kayo dito, kahit umaga, marami kayong mga sites na mapupuntahan at mapagkukunan ng picture. Pero ngayon, nakikita nyo naman, ang gaganda ng mga ilaw. Tapos, ano siya, pwede siyang maging contender sa Battle of the Christmas Lights natin. So ngayon guys, dito na magtatapos ang episode natin to. Maraming salamat for joining me again today. We will be coming up with new episodes at different malls or different cities or different vicinities showing you the Christmas lights and how they design the Christmas lights. We're going to do that until probably all the Christmas lights are taken down. Okay, so thank you very much for today. I hope to see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Bye now.